Hi everyone, my name is Jana Brady and I am a Senior Ruby Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And I just wanted to share with you guys my testimony and my husband's testimony with Plexus. So for me, I started back in October of 2013. I had a 3-month-old baby. And I had gained an insane amount of weight. For me, I had gained over 60 pounds with him. I was, just shy of 40. And, after, 3 months after having him, I was still 30 pounds overweight. So the first 30 pounds obviously was, came off relatively quickly because it was probably the weight that I should have gained. And then the last 30 pounds was fat. So I had seen my sponsor posting about Plexus, and I had never seen it before. I had no idea what it was, but I knew her integrity, and so I knew that she wouldn't be talking about something that was not legitimate. So I did my research, and I researched, and I researched, and I researched, and I found out that these products were safe for me as a nursing mom, and that really was very intriguing to me because I really don't know very many products out there that are. I was a personal trainer several years ago, and supplementation was obviously a big area of interest for me and something that I recommended to my clients. But those supplements would not have been safe for somebody that was nursing their baby. So I brought the ingredients to my doctor, both my pediatrician and my OB, and they both were like, "Hey, this stuff has some great ingredients. It's all natural, and there's nothing in it that can hurt your baby." So I was excited, and I got started. And for me, the first month, I lost almost 15 pounds, several inches. I don't have that in front of me right now, but several inches. And by month 3 of being on Plexus, I had lost almost 40 pounds. So I'd gone over, I'd gone under my my pre-baby weight. So I felt fantastic. And it wasn't, the weight loss was why it started, but then I realized how wonderful I felt, how much energy I had. And it wasn't the same kind of energy that, you get from a cup of coffee. This was clean, subtle, I don't need to take a nap with my baby kind of energy. And I loved that. I loved that I wasn't craving the coffee anymore. I wasn't craving, my goodness, my husband and I were sugar freaks. Every night, every single night, we would have a bowl of ice cream with chocolate syrup and whipped cream. And that was our treat. And we went through a couple of gallons of ice cream every 3 to 4 days. So we were serious about our ice cream. And what we found, we weren't really looking at it, but what we found was a couple months in, we weren't buying that ice cream anymore. We weren't eating those cookies. We weren't spending money on sweets. Another incredible benefit for me, I was a Diet Dr. Pepper person. I would drink 3 to 4 a day, and they no longer tasted good to me. So I kind of, at the beginning, I kind of missed them, but my goodness, thank God I did, because as I progressed through this business and learned more, I realized how bad diet sodas are for you. So an added benefit that I experienced was that I was producing, my milk supply was amazing. And when Dan and I decided to have our second baby, I got pregnant the first month, which with my first baby with Jack, it took us 1.5 years to get pregnant. And I was temping, and I was watching everything, and it was an ordeal. And with Lily, with our second baby, she just got pregnant, and I was able to continue taking these products while I was pregnant. And I had a drastically different pregnancy with her. I only gained 33 pounds with her, not really doing anything different. I know I had better eating habits and was obviously, not eating as much sugar and all of that, but I gained 33 pounds, and that weight came off in 5 weeks after I had her. I was able to continue nursing my son Jack while I was pregnant with her, and my milk did not dry up, which is crazy. And so when she was born, I was able to tandem nurse both of them and had plenty of milk to feed both of them. I didn't talk about during my pregnancy, my blood pressure was incredible. It was like 110/60 the entire time. I didn't suffer as much morning sickness. I really didn't suffer any morning sickness or any of that type of discomfort. And then at the end, I swelled up very badly with Jack, and I did not swell at all. I mean, it's incredible to see myself. Hopefully, I'll share with Keely my before my side-by-side pregnancies, because they were back to back, and it's just night and day. It's crazy. So anyway, Plexus has blessed me in so many ways, health-wise, and it's been a huge catalyst for me being in shape and being in a healthy weight and being able to recover quickly after having my second child. So it's been an incredible experience, and I'll never not take these products. I feel so wonderful on them. With my husband, he didn't have the quick weight loss story. It took him 2 to 3 months for him to start noticing the weight loss side of it, but his health benefits have been incredible. He was in the danger zone for his blood pressure. He was borderline to high, and his blood pressure is now normal. All of his labs came back. He had high liver enzymes, and those enzymes are back normal. His cholesterol's normal. His profile looks incredible. And this is over the last 2 years, but he noticed those changes about 6 months in. He used to be an insomniac. He would not go to sleep until 2 to 3 in the morning and then have fitful sleep. And he would have to take 3 to 4 10 milligram melatonin a night, maybe plus Tylenol PM on some nights, just to get him to fall asleep. He no longer takes any over-the-counter or otherwise sleeping aids, and he falls asleep on his own at 11 o'clock every night, sleeps great. That's huge for us, because he was having to come home early from work and take naps. And it really, it was weird for our family life. We kind of worked around Dan's naps, and he no longer takes naps. One of the more interesting things that he noticed was that he was an excessive sweater. It's called hyperhidrosis. And he would have to go through a couple of shirts a day. He'd have to bring a shirt with him to work to change, halfway through the day. And it was very embarrassing to him. He would have very large sweat rings around his armpits. And about 3 or 4 months in, that stopped. And it took us a second to be like, that's no longer happening. And the only thing that we've changed is Plexus. So that's just pretty incredible. And it's changed his life in that way. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed our testimony. My husband has lost 40 pounds as well. And he looks great. He's in great shape. And he's one of those that has been a runner. He runs 3 to 5 miles every day. And Plexus allowed him to actually finally start losing weight where he couldn't before. So thank you for allowing me to share with you guys, and go Plexus.